The video you're about to see is not that well made. I just wanted to put that out there. Right, this is the ancient city. It's only found in the deep dark biome. You'll have to dig really far down to even to get there. You'll see a lot of structures in these blue blocks, which are called skulks. There's a few different types of them. Most notably the screecher, which is the one that makes the screaming noise, which you'll hear. It can also summon the warden, which he's tough as fuck. If you come down here, you gotta be prepared. There's chests down here that contain a lot of rare items, some of them only being found down here. Alright, here's the warden. He's a huge bastard. If you come down in here in survival, he'll do this thing where he, like, makes everything around you black and you can't see anything except him. And he's just an absolute bastard. And, oh yeah, here's what it looks like if you don't have any night vision. Yeah, ain't the place to be. Can't believe anyone would have wanted to live down here. Alright, here's the end city. Never even heard of this fucking thing until I made this video. It's incredibly difficult to find unless you get lucky and it just spawns near where the end dragon is. Because if not, you're gonna have to be building bridges just hoping to find it, like to all the other islands out there. Really, it's like ridiculous that they have something like this and it's so fucking unbelievably hard to find in survival. And here you got these things called shulkers. Which there's these heads that live in this box. If you attack them, they'll shoot some stuff at you, and it damages you, and it gives you levitation. So I'll show that here in a second. And also here's the end ship, which also has shulkers on it, but it also has the elytra too, you can find on here, which is pretty cool. Yeah, and you can brew some shit while you're in here. Yeah, so this is pretty cool. It's just like unfortunate that you have to do so much work to find it in survival, unless you have a mod. And then here's the top, here's where the lookout is. Luckily no shulkers up here. Alright, so I switched it to survival so you can see what the hell these guys do. So they took an ungodly amount of hits. That's a netherite sword I'm using. Yeah, I thought my computer was crashing there. It was because of that fucking weird noise. Alright. Okay, now here's where I let them hit me. Alright, so I'm floating. Floating. Oh, it keeps hitting me. So, like, why... I don't know if you can find these guys anywhere else. I'm pretty sure... I think you can only find them here. Really. There might be some other, like, bullshit place you can find them, but, like, why bother doing that? Okay, now here's these end cactuses, like, things. What the hell were these called? I forget. They're like end cactuses. That's what I'm gonna call them. And also, there's this weird-ass block I was trying to see, and you can't do anything to it. But you have to... I don't think these spawn near the Ender Dragon, so you have to go out to the other islands and find them. But they give you the chorus fruit, which lets you teleport. Which is... So it must be what those fucking... the Endermen eat. And I tried to see if... Wait, what the hell am I doing? Oh, I'm just trying to do this again. I was trying to use a netherite axe. I don't know why the fuck. And I tried to see if you ate it while you were falling, if it would teleport you back to land, or could, but it can't, it just doesn't work. Also, there's a bullshit cooldown, so you can't just keep spamming it. Right here's the trial chambers, which is like a mega dungeon. These span multiple rooms with several different mob types. They are incredibly hard. If you can beat them, you get to reap all the loot, but fucking good luck. There's just so much crazy shit going on down here. And it's these blocks I've never seen. I don't even know what the hell. Like, it's just ridiculous. I mean, how the hell could you even manage to do all this? Like, these new updates are just getting kind of crazy. I bet this has been in the game for like 7 years already. But yeah, you can see all these mob spawners. I eventually put it on to survival, and you get to see what that me trying to even fight some of these guys. Like, just damn. That's not even good loot that's in there. That was just arrows and a wooden axe. Like, what in the fuck? Why? Yeah, unfortunately nothing spawns if you're not in survival. Ridiculous, I know. Now, where the fuck am I gonna get to the point where I start wiling out? I think that's what we all want to see. But I'll let this play out a little more so you get to see what's going on. And that thing just shoot water out of it? Or maybe I just put water down or something. Okay, here's why I switched to survival. Yeah, see, like, what the fuck even is that thing? Like a tornado, man? Like, what? They're getting real creative with these characters. Like, what? Look at those skeletons. They look like zombies. I guess they're mossy skeletons. But just like, what in the fuck? Unless you were, like, enchanted up the ass, there's just no way. I think that's a... Oh, yeah, there I go. Alright, here's a Bastion Remnant. So these are only found in the Nether, which, I mean, I guess, yeah, obviously. But, you got this shit here. It's just like a big building. But now we're gonna go on the inside. There's also these stairs to get up that get in there. I think it's one-way entrance. So you got the pigmen here pigging out. There's cool loot in here. Isn't like a crazy amount going on in here. Like there's this gold-looking blocks. I don't even know what those are. Yeah, there's some cool stuff in here. A lot cooler stuff than what's in the trial chambers. That's for fucking sure. All right. Gold down here. Just in there. Oh, a lot more gold. Yeah, the thing is with these like structures is that they're just too fucking hard for like most people to do, because you need to level up so much and be enchanted so much. It takes like damn near 10 years to like actually do this and finish and beat it. Like there's just no, unless you have a bunch of people, then like you're all gonna die. But, okay, now here we're at the witch's hut. And there's this only spawns in the swamp biome, and you got this witch in here with a cat. She will attack you with poison. She's incredibly hard to beat too. Like, I don't understand why. I guess she also poisoned herself. There's no chest, but she can drop glowstone, which is pretty cool, but probably fucking useless. Alright, now here we got fossilized bone in the Nether. So there isn't really much to it. I was trying to dig it out, see if there's like more to it. But you can get, I think you get bone. It's just called bone block. But I think you can get bone meal from it. And here's it in regular mode. Yes, it's about the same thing to it, really. Not much going on. But now here we are at the Desert Pyramid. So, thing is with this guy here is there's some cool loot in here, and there's the secret floor I'll show you. But I'm gonna show you in a second. But I'm gonna get to showing you. Here we go. The secret floor. There's a fucking pressure plate here, which is so bullshit. It used to be that one of the chests was rigged, but I guess it's not the case anymore. Maybe it is. They have like a red thing on them. But anyway, I'm out of here. There's some bullshit down there. That's kind of cool. Here's some other parts of this thing. And here, just right, I think right across from that was this obsidian or nether remains, or obsidian remains, or whatever in the overworld. But here's a mine shaft in the whatever the fuck biome, the Mojave Desert, Grand Canyon biome, or whatever it's called. And this mine shaft, what's so special about it is how they hang. Like, it looks like they're hanging. Compared to the other mine shaft where it's not hanging. Yeah, I'll show you that other mine shaft. Now, this one's pretty rare. I've never seen this or even heard about this one. At least I can remember. A lot of cool stuff down here. It's pretty much just like a regular mine shaft. I don't think much has changed besides the blocks and the look. Right, here's the regular mine shaft. Pretty much the same deal we got going on. It's just that you don't get those hanging, the hanging rails or walkways. You just get the... Well, fuck, am I even in the mine shaft? Oh, yeah. Yeah, this one you don't get to see too much of the free, like, where you get to walk across the cave. I guess that's really the big difference. I mean, sometimes you get to see that, where it's like a bridge across another part of the cave. But I don't think we really get to see that here. Right, here's the Ocean Monument. So this thing is a real fucking hassle and a half if you're gonna be playing survival, because you're gonna need to have the water breathing potion. There used to be like a workaround where you could place a torch down, and there's probably still some weird ass workaround where you can still get air underwater. But for the most part, I mean, if you want to do this, and those fish will attack you too. And there's some big, and the boss here is like a big scary fluffer fish that hits you with miner fatigue. We'll get him here in a second. Like, yeah, those guys will attack you if you're in survival. But here's this fat bastard, and I'll turn to survival here in a second. I'll show it, but there's not really much else to this. I can't remember what he drops, but it's probably not even that good. But you get those lights, which are kind of cool. But yeah, you get all this shit for nothing. You gotta do all this work. Okay, I'm survival now. And I try fighting on him. He doesn't really damage you too much. He just gives you miner fatigue. Like, thanks, jackass. Now I'm gonna drown to death. How about you give me, like, oxygen down here, bud? Alright. Yeah, they shoot lasers at you. I don't really get it. But, okay, now we're at the jungle pyramid. Really a fucking jungle castle. There's a bunch of traps around here. Some cool stuff down there, too, that you can find. Not as cool as your mom's house, though. You can find a lot more there. Some pistons for some bullshit. Yeah, not too much, right? Doesn't seem worth it, does it? Right, got some mobs down here. So there must be a tripwire or some fucking crap. Somewhere, a pressure plate. Yeah, oh yeah, I get some bamboo down here. It's not like there's a fuck ton of that everywhere else. Nothing even in the dispenser anymore. Okay. Alright. That was very informative and very cool. But now, we're going to be at the Woodland Mansion in 3, 2, 1, 4, 5. Here we are. Alright. Now, this thing is, just like a fucking big mansion. The entrance you'd think would be like where there's not up against the wall. But no, it's up against this hill. Alright, and so there isn't too much. I mean, actually, there's a lot of shit going on here, but it doesn't seem too crazy when you look on the end, like just walk in. There's a lighting problem, yes, that's true. But oh, what's that? Would you hear that? It's the inhabitants. Oh, no one in here. Someone must be around though, right? Is that bad? No, this must be like the boxing area. Oh, what's this? A big cat. Too bad its ass is hanging out that's mooning the window. Oh, a chicken. I'm getting somewhere. Oh, there's one of the inhabitants. I can't believe I didn't look at him. Oh, yeah, okay, here we go. So they're like these gray villagers. I don't get it really. There's a library. What's going on down here? So I guess let's take a look at top. Yeah, a lot of crazy shit going on. Yeah, there's that cat's asshole. Oh shit, there's a rail system in here, kinda. But I found this shit, and I don't think I've ever seen this before. There's like fairies in here. And they're locked up for probably a good fucking reason, but like, what the fuck is this shit? Like, oh, he's mad. He's going in there. He's gonna let it happen. But what's going on in here? Like, why are they being held captive? Who's putting all these random, weird, obscure NPCs or carrot things in the game? Like, I just don't get it. Like, no one knows what these are. Like, you can look it up and tell me, but no one knows. I don't really understand what I'm doing right now. Well, let the world be known that this is the Woodland Mansion, and now we're gonna be going to the Pillagers lookout here. Yeah, here we are. Alright, here's these fucking assholes who hang out here being shitty all the time. Pillaging villages. Like villages. Alright. Yeah, here they are with their fucking arrows. Being bastards. Creating problems for the rest of the world at large. Oh yeah, and they have a little jail cell for the Iron Golem. And I'm gonna let him out. So, for some reason, I get the feeling that, like, arrows wouldn't do much to iron. I guess maybe over time it would. I guess maybe it was he has a pumpkin head. Alright, now here we are at the... Oh, what the fuck? The Stronghold. And this is how you get to the end. The thing is, with finding a stronghold and getting to the end, it is just unbelievably hard as fuck. It's just another running theme of, we're gonna make this impossibly hard to do in survival. Oh, fucking shut up. But yeah, we're gonna be making this a theme of just making... Right, I am back several hours later. But yeah, it's gonna be a theme of, like, Minecraft. They have a theme of making bullshit way too hard for anyone to, like, truly experience. But I mean, I guess if you really do experience, it's gonna be pretty gratifying, because good fucking luck getting, like, you gotta get, like, 10 of these ender eyes, and then you gotta find the stronghold. And then you gotta find the portal. So, like, you gotta do all this shit, and there's enemies down here. Like, how many people have... And then you gotta fight the Ender Dragon, who's a huge pain in the ass. Like, how many people who have actually done this in survival without, cheating, or, like, done it without using creative or mods? Like, no, probably no one, basically. Like, it's just ridiculous. Because, like, they put all this shit in, it sounds cool, but then you play it, and it's like, oh, fuck, well... You know, I can only play this in creative, or if I have to use, like, kind of cheat to do it, like, I gotta give myself all this stuff, because it's just gonna take 10,000 years to even have the chance of doing, like, being able to fight the Ender Dragon. Because you gotta find all this shit, you gotta get all the potions, get all the upgrades, gotta get all the armor, gotta get all this shit. And then you gotta try to fucking fight that thing. Like, it's just too hard, I think. I'll show everything that I recorded down here, but I'm gonna speed it up. Right, here's a sunken ship. These aren't really even that rare, but they're pretty cool, and you can find some cool stuff in there, like a treasure map. So that's pretty nice. The treasure, I don't even really know what the hell, like, you find. I think it's just a bunch of bullshit. But anyway, yeah, you get all this cool shit, semi-cool stuff. What are those fish-looking faces things? I don't even know what the hell those are. Alright, but now here we're at the igloo. So, this one is pretty cool. because it's just surrounded by ice. I was trying to get this one that was surrounded by lava, but it's been fixed. I think this was what I was trying to get. But anyway, what I was looking for there is some of these have basements, which I had no idea. It just seems so weird. Why would they have a basement? And you're gonna figure out why what's being hidden down here. There's a villager and there's a zombie villager, and they're trying to figure out how to cure the zombiness. So you got some cool loot down there. There's a golden apple. They got this brewing station. Can't imagine they're cooking meth on this.